So I'm joined in the place by the first of our special guests on today's show. I'm like 6'2", so I think I'm quite tall. When someone else comes in the studio and looks at me and goes,
6'6", yeah.
Fresh, these mics are not high enough. I'm not going to do nothing unless you look after me. I'm joined in the building by YETI on the pads. Welcome, my brother. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm very well, man. Ready for the new year.
You made me feel very inferior there. How tall are you?
6'6".
I never look up to nobody.
I know.
This is all brand
this
new
is always
to me,
an
bro.
issue, isn't it? It's always an issue.
This is the real reason it took me so long to get you in on my show, bro.
Shut me.
I can't lie. No, we have. I don't know what happened, but I know we've been trying for a little while now.
Yes. It's been like a year or two.
Exactly. So I do apologise, but I felt we've got to get you in on a momentous day, a momentous show. So the first one of the decade.
That, man. Thank you.
Of the 20s. How does that
really
sound?
good, man.
Does that fit right for you?
Perfect, man.
So first and foremost, how was your Christmas and New Year time? How was that for you?
It was very quiet, and I enjoyed it so much, man. Just food, family, and
yeah,
that's it really. I made some music, obviously, just like caving in. And then doing the music, man. Yeah, I'm ready for the new year, man. Just dropped like an instrumental project on the 1st of Jan.
Yes, saw that.
And I'm working on more instrumentals, and I'm working with other MCs, so new music will come, and I'm just loving to put just the work, man. It's good. It's just doing it.
It's what you do. It's who you are.
Yeah. It's just good to do it, man. So I'm positive for the new year, man.
Wicked. Well, do you know what? I didn't expect anything less from you.
Thank you.
It has to be done. So you are a very talented guy, not only as a producer, but also, and am I getting the words correct right here, a finger drummer.
Yes.
Now, some people might be listening and go, finger drummer, is that appropriate, Fresh? Is it past the watershed? This sounds like a madness. So explain to me and to anyone listening exactly what that really means.
You know what? I've been actually doing my research, but I haven't really found like really tight definition of what it is.
So this is your chance to explain it in your own words.
Exactly. If you have anything with rubber pads and you can assign sounds to it and press them and then play it, that's finger drumming. It could be an MPD or an MPC machine, all of that, and you just play things live. Assign the sounds to the pads, and then when you press the pads, the sound comes out. So you play it live. You just don't just press play.
So it's a performance.
It is
live music, actually creating the record. So for you, what kind of first got you into this? Because I don't interact. There's not many people out there in the game showing these skills, especially in a live capacity. So what was your journey in terms of harnessing this technology?
I think most of the finger drummers just come from production. If you use the MPCs or the machines, just naturally just want to play some stuff, live, and then record the MIDI. And then that just turned into something else. But, there's more to this than just playing rhythms. Like, you can put your message in it. You can just use, like, samples from interviews or, like, legendary sets. And you can add, like, a theme to the whole routine. And then you can just put them into a whole one nice unity, like an EP, just live,
Exactly. Now, we're lucky here at Pyro that even anyone listening who can't quite see what's going on, you've got the Facebook Live on at the moment.
Insta Live, yeah.
Insta Live, sorry. Lee is here on behalf of Pyro, who's filming stuff, which always goes up on the YouTube at Pyro Radio. So I think it's important that we give a demonstration about what we're capable of.
Very much ready, man.
So let me take this tune down. It's Pyro Radio. It's YETI on the pads right now. He's got a couple of routines for us. He's going to give us something very special right now.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Did you like it?
I more than liked it. Yeah,
Oh,
that was absolutely crazy. I didn't even get a chance to put it on my Insta.
You want me to do it again?
So I'm good. Do you know what? I think it's important that we have another routine. So everything that you just heard in that minute and a half section was all played out live on
exactly.
the MPC.
You need to see the video when it gets on the pyro. I will share it, obviously, and then you will get a better idea.
Exactly. So I'm going to, I've got my Instagram out now. I've hit record. So can we do another routine, bro?
Should I do the same one or just do another one?
I think let's give us something new.
Okay, cool.
Pull up my selector.
Yeah, you're not pie. Yeah, you're not pie.
2 for 2, we're joined by Yeti on the pads right here at Pyro Radio. Another very sick performance, my friend. You look so calm when you're doing that.
Appreciate that, man. Trust me, I'm panicking, man.
No. Well,
you know what? It takes a lot of practice, and then you need to get it tight, and you just need to get into the zone. Forget everything that's around you and just like tune in and just do it, man. But yeah, I'm focusing. Yeah.
Well, the way you're doing it looks very calm. It looks like light work. I am terrified. I'm coming nowhere near that.
You know what? It's so much fun. You know what you should do? Just chop up the arm and break.
Yes,
and play with that because that's so easy. That's the perfect drum loop for practicing. You will love it, man.
That sounds really good. Now, sometimes you go and see live rappers and live performers, and they literally just have a DJ playing the tune off a USB stick. Sometimes they've got a band. Sometimes, but not very often, you find this finger drumming technique as part of the performance. Is that something that artists should be harnessing and using a bit more in live performances, do you think?
You know what? I think it's really good because on the one hand, it's visually like mesmerizing for the people. But on the one hand, on the other hand, I don't think they fully understand what happens when people do that. But it's really good for the live, Like if you have a DJ and a finger drummer, you can add loads to that live performance, not just an MC and then just spin the tunes and just like, but you can really build up a full live show and then incorporate finger drumming and all the DJ techniques that you can do, plus the MC, boom, banging live show.
Exactly, so extra layer to the performance.
Exactly.
And I think you hit the nail on the head there. I think if it's on stage and it's captured correctly, if it's in a big arena, you need that on a big screen or something.
That's
so people can really do, because you can reach out and grab them.
Yes.
And I guess for you as well, when you are performing, if you were to do say a couple of your own tracks or whatever, people might think it's dope but maybe not quite get it. But a bit like with DMC, if you then break into a routine of using super well-known tracks,
you know what?
Then they go, oh,
that's exactly what comes next.
Most
of these beats are my beats. I made them on a laptop or something, and then put them into the MP, arrange them into a live set. But I want to drop like short videos, just like flipping like grime like anthems really, and just flip them into like a half a minute, 1 minute routine, and just like go on Insta. You know what I mean?
Wicked. Well, do you know what? If you just joined us, it's Pyro Radio, me, J Fresh, live in the place for the first J Fresh and Friends of 2020. Wow, you did hear that correctly. We're joined in the place for the very first time on my show by Yeti on the pads, who's done 2 very sick routines, and I think it's time to do one more. Are we ready, bro?
Yeah, hopefully. The thing is, like, the next one is the one take, and I flipped this a while ago, and then I added something to it, so I'm going to play the whole thing. Hopefully I don't fuck up.
You can do this. Yeti on the pads live right here at Pyro Radio. Let's go.
Yeah, you're not pie. Yeah, you're not pie. You're not
Wow, 3 for 3, my bro.
3 for 3.
And you really did flip that as well.
I know.
You made it your own.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? If I could have the stems for the tune, that would be awesome. But obviously, Rutger is not reading his Insta messages, does he?
Well, do you know what? I mean, that was absolutely dope, man. The fact you reconstructed that, did it all live. If you missed that, we were still thinking, how exactly did he do that? What does that look like? Keep an eye on the @Pyro Radio YouTube, because the full video will be up there very, very soon, man. You've been doing a lot of work over your career with Scatter.
Yeah, exactly. We dropped an EP called Flavors that dropped 2018 September, and then we went literally around whole Europe, Germany, France. We went to Atlanta, did a show there, and then for the same producer event, I went back to Miami this year, just in December, and I actually played the grime set for like mostly US producers. So
sick.
It was really good for them, like a full eye opener. They said like they have a much better appreciation for grime music now, you know, like, so they really loved it, you know.
Well, I think it's things like that help break down the barriers even further.
Yes.
Because anything that can further spread the message of our music and how that's consumed by people who maybe don't quite understand certain references and stuff like that, and especially in such a visual way. We live in a visual world now.
That's true.
That is very, very dope. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, man.
No, you're more than welcome, bro. How can people keep up to date with you on the socials?
At YETI and the Pads on all the platforms. Come holler at me if you're interested in doing something similar. Come just message me. I'm a cool guy. I will get back to you, and then we can build. So let's do this, man.
He said it himself. He's a very cool guy. So don't worry about hitting him up on Insta, Twitter, all of that stuff.